Before we get into the rain test, the first waterproofing feature we gotta check out is the tub floor that runs all around the entire tent. I measured the height of this tub floor at the lengths and it came in at about 6 inches. As for the height at the widths, that came in at about 6.5 inches, so very slightly higher. The next waterproof feature is the rainfly. This is a full coverage rainfly, which extends almost all the way down to the ground. I really love that apart from the vestibules at the front and back of the tent, the widths of this tent have an extra guy-out point each where you can pull the rainfly away from the tent body. This makes for better ventilation and rain protection. But notice the widths can't be pulled away as much as the vestibules, so that's why the tub floor has to be very slightly higher. The next feature is the seam taping. The only seams in the North Face that were taped were the seams on the tub floor, so that's all the seams here in each corner, and also the seam running across the floor. Everything else above the tub floor isn't taped. As for the rainfly, every single seam was perfectly taped, and you can see the outline of the seam taping here. First, I put the North Face Stormbreak through about 2 hours of light to moderate rain and it held up perfectly fine with no leaks at all. So next, I put it through a heavy rain test. After the heavy rain stopped, I checked in on the tent and here are the results. After 1 hour of heavy rain, there was not a single drop of water inside the tent at all. I checked all the seams, especially those in the corners, because they tend to be really vulnerable in heavy rain, and they did not leak during the rain test. Seam taping, good to go. I also checked the rest of the flooring to see if there were any leaks, and I found none. Next, I also lifted the rainfly to check on the tub floor and I noticed that the water didn't go beyond the tub floor, so it's a great length to keep you dry on the inside. So, tub floor, also good to go. Then I checked the underside of the rainfly to see if any water seeped through, and it was completely dry. Rainfly, also good to go. Now, even though the Stormbreak held up well, there are still some possible improvements to be made. First, the biggest con is that there are no extra vents in the rainfly that can be held open with like a kickstand. Most tents tend to have them, so I'm not sure why this doesn't. Second, there was a tiny bit of pooling one end of the tent, but it never accumulated more than this much water, so it wasn't a very big issue for me. Overall, it held up really great in the heavy rain, so I would recommend it if you're looking for a great waterproof tent. For a full review of the North Face Stormbreak 2, not just waterproofing, check out this video on the screen. Thank you for watching this, and I'll see you in that one.